Lesson that my favorite designer taught me is that a flag does not go on a pocketbook. The flag, no matter what country you're in, goes on clothes and nothing more than that. When I wrote my favorite designer, I didn't just write him, but I wrote a lot of designers. Okay? And when I wrote him, um, because I feel like people are like got a little bit insanity to him, I just didn't want to give him my name. Okay, and so I had went into Shoe City on Azalea, and I had bought a flag pocketbook. Okay, and I went into his a couple of his stores in a couple of different states. And when I looked at the pocketbooks and I looked at my pocketbook, I think I had a question in the back of my mind. And so, like, when you have a flag, um, I think, like, if you drop it on the ground, you got to burn it or something. Or it is something with a flag, okay? And so, like, so my thought was, what is the proper way of um, the use of a flag? So I went into Google. I looked up several designers, but my favorite designer, I wrote him too. Okay, so I thought about every way you could use a flag on a pocketbook, right? And so what he did was, I'm going to correct her with a flag, okay? When we went into the mall in Maryland, uh, I let my daughter be the tourist, okay, and so she knows everything about everybody, okay. So like I let her do her little speeches and stuff, and we was in my favorite designer store, and she gave her speech about the person store we were in, and he's my favorite designer. So like I felt the kind of way. I was like, well, he is not racist. What kind of word that is? It's 2020. People racist. That is crazy. So, um, I kept saying he ain't racist, and she kept saying, and he is racist, ma. I said, Asia, he is not racist. Now let me tell you about being in the store. It was a whole lot of Asian people in the store. We were the only black people in the store now. And I'm just like, and he ain't racist. Okay, so then she was like, and he is, right? So I said, well, he used to be racist and he ain't racist no more because he wouldn't have flags in the stove on the clothes, So I think she didn't get it. But I do a lot of work. I do like 1,000 things, like I said. And so when I do themes, I pick people with the theme. Like, this is what I think about this. But when I walked in the store, let me tell you, the people are so sweet and kind. I have been in like maybe 3, 4 malls in different states, and his store has been there, right? Excuse me. And let me just tell you how not one store I went into, the people were rude. Like, them people is the sweetest people in this world, man. Like, regardless that I can't go in, let me swipe my card and give me a pocketbook because he my favorite person. Do you understand? Like, The pocketbooks are so genuine. I mean, like, it's like that buttersweet butter in the sweetest restaurant you can find. Do you understand? So, like, when people be, oh, and this kind of pocketbook and that kind of pocketbook, if it's not my favorite designer pocketbook and you talking about it, I just, I be feeling kind of way. But he's my favorite designer. I love his pocketbooks. And you know what? They look real good in your store. But if you ain't gonna send me one with a strap on it, it could be the smallest thing. It could be even the wallet. Like I have a little small Coach wallet. It is my purple Coach wallet. My mama gave it to me and she is like the biggest Coach fan. I have my own designer person. And when I sent the mail from the kindness of my heart, do you understand? He probably don't even know how the mail got to his door. Whole bunch of them don't. But let me tell you something. God is good. I was like, well, he ain't racist no more because he wouldn't have them flagged clothes in his store if he was racist. But then I feel like I'm Asian or China. I'm just from the UK and I'm just in black skin. So then hey, hey to my designer team. How y'all doing? I got my own collection of American flags. My grandfather's name is Joseph Stovall. You're not going to find anything on no Google about my grandfather. I want to use a good family, and I felt like the family that I used, my sister and from heaven. Now, when we going through some, I be trying to put something for me and something for her in the world. You know what I'm saying? And we just twins. We just ain't in the same area, you know. But when we're down, you know what I'm saying? I got to pick her ass up. And I want her to do the same thing for me, but we're not all on the same level while we're on earth. Okay? So I know she's my sister from heaven. And when I be doing stuff, I do stuff for me and her, not just because who I am. All right? My love.